Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. And I'm sorry I'm not able to stream live right now. I'm actually not in the studio, as you can see, and I'm away at a conference, so I can't stream live. I'd love to, but I can't do it today. But I will be on tonight after the game. The Knicks play tonight at 7 p.m. versus the Charlotte Hornets at the Spectrum Center, so make sure that you check that out. You can check it on local TV, which is MSG, for those who are in New York City. For those who are outside of New York City, you might have to check it out on a League Pass or whatever other way you check it out. I don't know how you check it out, but whenever you do, watch it. You can listen to it on ESPN New York 98.5 as well. All right, the Knicks tonight, they take on the Charlotte Hornets. The interim head coach is Mike Miller. And you know, I just wonder about Mike Miller. He seems to be dealing with things fine, but all the rumors and talk about which coach is going to be the head coach of the New York Knicks and this and that, if it was me, it'd probably bother me a little bit. I know he says he doesn't have social media and he doesn't have all these things, and I get it. But for me, I'd be a little upset that I'm just being glossed over and looked over, unless he's got word from somebody within the organization that he's not going to be glossed over and he will get a look. So let's see. Let's see. Anyway, he is the interim head coach, and the projected starters for tonight for the New York Knicks is Elfrid Payton at point guard. He should be back tonight. He's probable. So probable to me usually means he's playing. And I think he'll start. Right? I know Dennis Smith Jr. got a chance to start the previous game, but Mike Miller likes what Elfrid Payton brings to the table. So I think Elfrid Payton will start. If he's healthy, he's going to start. R.J. Barrett starting at shooting guard. Mo Harkless, he'll be starting at small forward. I think he'll be starting at small forward. He started the previous game over Reggie Bullock. And I think Mike Miller wants to give him a look. Julius Randle, he'll be starting at power forward. Taj Gibson at center. Again, like I said, for the injury report for the Knicks, Elfrid Payton, he's probable with an ankle. And Frank Ntilikina, again, is suffering from a groin injury. And it's been the story of his career, folks. I don't know what the issue is, but it's been the story of his career. I don't know how he gets it healed. I don't know if you can, besides rest. For the Charlotte Hornets, head coach is James Borrego. The projected starters are Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges, P.J. Washington, and Cody Zeller. Now, Devontae Graham, he is a game-time decision tonight for an undisclosed injury. I don't know what it is, or it's just undisclosed. So if he does not start tonight, then it'll probably be Malik Monk. Either way, it's a small backcourt for the Charlotte Hornets, and the Knicks need to try to take advantage of that backcourt. It hasn't really helped them out in the past. See if it helps them out tonight, because their backcourt is never mind. I can't say what Clyde Frazier says. It's small. How about that? I don't know what it is with certain words. I can't spit it out sometimes. Anyway, the team comparison, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks are 17-40 on the season. The Hornets aren't much better. They're 19-38. The Knicks are on a 4-game and losing streak. They average 104.8 points per game. They give up 111.8 points per game. They're shooting 44% from the field, and they're shooting 33.7% from three. They average 46.5 rebounds per game, 21.6 assists, and 14.4 turnovers per game. Their offensive rating is 104.8. That's 29th in the league. And their defensive rating is 111.1. That's 24th in the league. Not 24th. 24th. Made a typo there. The Knicks, we're going to look at the last 5 games, but they're such an up and down team. And right now, bottom line, I feel like the team is giving up. A lot of the players, I feel like they've mailed it in. They're ready for the offseason to begin. I don't know how Mike Miller can deal with it. It's tough. It's tough. I couldn't deal with it. I'd be freaking out. I'd be bugging out. Not freaking out, but I'd be smacking down on players. I'd be doing a rock on players all day long. You know what I mean? I'd be getting in their ass. Let's put it like that. And letting them know, this is not going to happen. That's just me. I'd probably get fired too, but that's just me. Again, the Charlotte Hornets are 19-38. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They average 102.2 points per game. They give up 110.1 points per game. They shoot 43.1% from the field. They're shooting 34.6% from three, and they average 42.9 rebounds per game. They average 23.7 assists and 14.7 turnovers per game. Their offensive rating is 104.9. That's 28th in the league. And their defensive rating is 113.1. Bottom line, they're not much better than the Knicks. The only thing I'd say maybe they have going for them, you got Miles Bridges. He's in his second year. He's good. We'll talk about him a little bit. And they probably have more stability from the coaching front and all those type of things. You know, right now we're so much in flux. It's ridiculous. But let's take a look at the last 5 games of these two teams, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks are 1-4 in their last 5 games. They're averaging 107.2 points per game, and they're giving up 115 points per game in their last 5 games. All right, they're shooting 44.2% from the field. They're shooting 34.6% from three. They're averaging 49.8 rebounds. They're averaging 22.8 assists and 17.4 turnovers. That's a high number of turnovers for this team. All right, all season long, they've been taking care of the ball for the most part. Now, they did have, some stretches where they turned the ball over in bunches, but for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. Last 5 games, they've been turning it over some. Their offensive rating is 102.3. That's terrible. 27th in the league. And their defensive rating is 110.2. Listen, they went through a stretch where they were playing really good defense. Hasn't been so over the last 5 games. It's been okay. Not as good as it could be. Not as good as it could be. The Hornets, they're 3-2 in their last 5 games. They're averaging 94.2 points per game, which is crazy low. Crazy low. All right, they give up 102.2 points per game. They're shooting 39.7% from the field. They're shooting 33.2% from three. They average 45 rebounds a game. They average 21.4 assists and 13.4 turnovers per game. The Knicks should be able to dominate the glass against this team. Listen, both teams do not shoot well, especially the Hornets. So if you're going to win this game, you've got to get on the glass. You've really got to rebound if you want to have a chance to win this game. Because there should be plenty of rebounds to grab. Plenty of rebounds to grab. Offensive rating for the Charlotte Hornets is 97.5. That's 30th in the league. The Knicks let these guys run amok and score crazy points. I'm going to be highly upset because these guys struggle scoring the ball. Their defensive rating is 106.5. That's 7th in the league. Basically, from the last time that these two teams played, they've kind of switched places. The last time these two teams played, the Knicks were winning a little bit, and the Hornets won like a 5-game losing streak. Now they've reversed. They switched places. We'll see if the Knicks can pull out a win. I don't know. I don't think their heart is in it. I really don't. I don't feel like their heart is in it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about a key matchup tonight. Devontae Graham and RJ Barrett. I think that's a key matchup for tonight. If not anything, maybe it'll be fun. All right, Devontae Graham, he's 6'1", 195. He's averaging 17.6 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 7.7 assists per game, and just under 1 steal per game. He's shooting 37.3% from the field and 36.8% from three. RJ Barrett, he's 6'6", 214. So that right there shows you, that right there is a mismatch on both sides because RJ Barrett should be able to post up Devontae Graham, and he can play in the post, RJ Barrett can. But then RJ Barrett may have some trouble guarding Devontae Graham on the other end because he's 6'1", smaller, quicker. Right? We'll see. I've yet to see when RJ Barrett is playing against a smaller guard, I've yet to see the Knicks use him in the post. They can and they should. Because not only can he create out of the post, he can score from the post. He has the ability. Just got to use it. RJ Barrett's averaging 13.9 points per game. He's averaging 5.1 rebounds per game, 2.4 assists per game, and 1 steal per game. He's shooting 39.1% from the field, and he's shooting 31.1% from three. The last few games with Marcus Morris gone, RJ Barrett really has been a big staple in the offense. He's been the guy he's had the ball in his hands a lot. The previous game, with Elfrid Payton out, with Frank Ntilikina out, he ran some point guard a lot. He ran some point guard. All right, now, with Elfrid Payton back, you may not see him in that point guard position as much. But I expect between him and Julius Randle, those guys will get the most shot attempts. They'll get the most shot attempts. And I like to see him run the ball through RJ Barrett. Run that offense through RJ Barrett a little bit. All right, so we'll see how that matchup looks. The next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is Elfrid Payton and Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier, another small guard, 6'1", 190. He's averaging 17.8 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game, 4.4 assists per game, and 1.2 steals per game. Shoots 42% from the field, and he shoots 39.6% from three. Elfrid Payton, 6'3", 195. He's averaging 8.7 points per game, 4.2 rebounds per game, 6.2 assists per game, and 1.4 steals per game. He shoots 41.7% from the field and 23.5% from three. Now, I know a lot of people complain about Elfrid Payton. One is because we're losing, obviously. When people say he's not part of the future, this or that. I don't really have a lot of problems with the way that he's played lately. I think that Elfrid Payton's done a decent job. Has he made mistakes? Of course. Has the entire team made mistakes? Of course. Right? We got 17 wins. We're 17-40. Yes. The entire team has made mistakes. The entire team. But I like what I've seen from Elfrid Payton. And I really think that if the Knicks, if they can land a point guard, a guy that you consider to be your franchise point guard, your future point guard, Elfrid Payton can be a very, very good backup. He can play defense. He knows how to distribute the ball. He can get into the lane. He can't shoot. That's the big issue, right? He can't shoot. I think he'd be a great backup to a young point guard that's learning how to play in the NBA. My opinion. But this is a matchup to watch for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. One of the matchups. Also, as an X Factor guy, the last time the Knicks played, Malik Monk was an X Factor. Tonight, Miles Bridges. I think he's an X Factor. The last 10 games, Miles Bridges is averaging 19.4 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game. He's shooting 44% from the field. Of course, in the Rising Stars game, Miles Bridges won. He won the MVP of the game. He's been hot, ladies and gentlemen. He's been hot. And I know a lot of people right now are writing in the chat. They're putting it in the chat right now. Man, we could have drafted him. We could have drafted him over Kevin Knox, blah, blah, blah. Well, we didn't. It is what it is. I know that's what you're saying, though. But it is what it is. Last 10 games, Miles Bridges, 19.4 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, shooting 44% from the field. Should watch out for him. And I have to watch out for that guy. Anyway, let's do this. I have one last thing, ladies and gentlemen. The keys to the game. I have one key to the game. One key to the game. One. And it's called gist. And I give you a chance to figure out what that means. Give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gist. Get your shit together. That's it. That's the only key to the game, folks. Get your shit together. Don't mail it in. Don't mail it in. Forget about what vacation you're planning on taking this summer. You know what I'm saying? Play out the rest of the season. Fight out the rest of the season. Stop being sorry. Stop being punks. You know what I'm saying? Play out the rest of the season. Play hard. Play with some heart. Fight for the rest of the season, man. That's how I feel about it. I'm tired of seeing these guys step on the court. Veterans or not. I don't want to see them step on the court because there's only 25 games left to the season and play sorry. Play like they don't want to be here. You're getting paid to play in the NBA. Get your butt on the floor, get your ass on the floor, and work. Earn your money. People buy your jerseys, right? People buy t-shirts with your name on it. People buy $100, $200, $300 tickets to come see you play. Work your ass off for it, man. Nobody want to see you mail it in because we got a 17 or 40 season. Work hard, play hard. If you ain't gonna do it, you don't belong here. That's all I got to say, man. Gist. That's it, gist. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for being here with me. Sorry it's so short, but I will catch you tonight, all right, after the Knicks play the Charlotte Hornets. Catch y'all later, man. Do me a favor, though. Subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell. You'll be notified anytime I go live, drop a video, or post in my community section. I'm out of here, man. Peace.